Chat, motherfucking live right now. We motherfucking live right now. We motherfucking live right the fuck now. We are fucking live right now. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Yeah, you already know what the fuck is going on, man. Stay safe, world. Post it up with the fucking man with the plan. Jack right here. Bro, you already know. About to watch this fucking Diddy trial. But we tapped in right now, man. I'm just trying to see what is good, chat. If no one's there yet. Man, so we posted up. No one's on right now, but let's get in. Let's just get into it, cause I'm probably gonna like end up using this as like a full video. But so we gotta talk about the Diddy trial, man. Honestly, it's super crazy. We should watch a little intro video. Do you here, pull up right quick. Pull up over here. Have you been paying attention to the Diddy trial basically?
Nah, I've just been paying attention to this Red Sox game.
The Red Sox game?
Yeah.
Damn.
What up, though?
You're a Red Sox fan, bro?
Of course, dog.
Yo, that's low key crazy.
You're on your Oakland Athletics shit?
Hell no. I'm a Giants fan, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan. Bet. So, basically the Diddy trial, I mean, you kind of get the gist. People are saying that it's like, essentially like Cassie, and this is a domestic violence trial. Here, I'll give you a little rundown so you can understand what exactly is going on.
Yeah.
Let's see what's good.
I'm not even positive I know who Cassie is, because they were talking about it at my work the other day, but like,
I want to see an actual video. Let's see what NBC has to say.
She's an artist that was signed to him?
Yeah.
Is shown to the court in the Sean Diddy Combs criminal trial made public. Prosecutors releasing these.
Whoa. We can't show that. That's actually crazy. I wasn't expecting that, bro. That's low-key kind of crazy. But basically what happened is like, so.
I mean, shit, that's a
shout out gang, man. Shout out chat right now. So,
exhibits pictures of Diddy's former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, with what she says are bruises on her back and legs, as well as a gash above her eye. During her more than 20 hours on the stand, Ventura testifying that these injuries occurred during alleged assaults in 2013 and 2016. Also released today, these pictures from when Diddy was arrested at the Park Hyatt Hotel.
This is
a screenshot of
this is the evidence.
A couple stacks of baby oil.
I mean, like, this isn't funny for real. Like, this is not like a funny situation, obviously,
No,
but it's crazy
that picture
that they
is
have
funny.
like
that picture.
The picture of the baby oil is low key crazy.
It's just funny that they have it next to all of his like,
and then all the pills.
Like yeah, he has mad drugs and baby oil. Like,
bruh, the baby oil is like a constant thing that's been throughout all this, man.
Nah, it is. That part is. It's definitely
Bruh.
suspect, but it's just funny to have it like next to all the
so just a little rundown of what exactly went down. So basically, Diddy is in trouble for the whole Cassie situation, beating her up inside of the Intercontinental Hotel, and then the feds. She basically sued him for $30 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after she sued him for $30 million, the Fed tried to take him down for a Fed case for it. So people are saying he's guilty of domestic violence, but he's not guilty of what the feds are charging him as, like a giant sex ring.
Yeah.
But basically, they actually released the photos of all the prostitutes, and it's all dudes. Like, that were prostitute dudes. And then he also had her basically get peed on by a bunch of men. And he would, like, watch and had them jork it, let's just say jork it on him throughout all this. Like, let's see. Let's see if they have it.
They wore their jorts around.
Diddy mug shots. We gotta get into this Bossman Dlow stuff too. Yo, this is crazy. They got it. Yo, this is just in his hotel bedroom, bruh.
But like, I want to know. I think the thing that matters most is
Dang, this is him getting raided.
it's like
this is
how
when he got
often
raided,
is this
bro.
happening? Because like that's where I'm coming from as like somebody who, like, you know,
You said how often is this happening?
yeah, like that's what I want to know. Because like I've seen this picture now like a handful of times.
What,
Like
you've seen the
just,
baby oil picture a handful of times?
no, this one just from like the shit that you were just scrolling through, and I don't know if that was just like some shit
Yeah.
that came out today or what, and that's why it's like plastered all over the place. But
Yeah,
if,
bro.
like if it's the same picture and it's just like a one-time thing, it's like, oh, we opened up this hotel thing and like we saw some pills. In
So
there.
that's
Like,
the thing with Cassie that they're trying to prove basically is that it's sort of like a full-on thing that happened on the regular. So she was saying that it was. Other people are saying that she enjoyed it and stuff like that. All I know is they had a
how
lot
old
of.
is she when this is supposed to be happening?
She was young. She was probably like 22. And he owned all her like rights to her music basically and basically controlled her life. So
Hotel in New York in September of last year. A special agent with Homeland
Bruh, they found the freaking stash, bruh. Like, why is the Jolly Ranchers like in this? Like, what are these pills
like,
even?
and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not really clear like what I'm looking at here. It's like that could be like some Japanese candy. Like I don't know what the fuck is in that wrapper.
Yeah, I don't
know
even
what
know.
these pills are. Like that could be a sleeping pill. Like it looks
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of like that just looks like
We
tinfoil.
know- we know what
I don't
this
know what
is.
this bag is. I can.
We know what that
and
is.
Security testifying last week that the items found
So much, yeah. Like,
They got another bag.
included bottles of baby oil and drugs including pink packets of ketamine.
Nah, bro.
Meanwhile, on the stand, singer Dawn Richard offering dramatic and at times tense testimony about the years she spent working for Combs. Richard describing an incident in 2009 when she allegedly saw Diddy assault his then girlfriend Cassie, testifying.
So this is the important news that happened today. So a member of DIddy Kane, basically, her name is. Let me see what her name is. DIddy Kane Diddy trial. Alright, so Dawn Richards. Basically, Dawn Richards is a person that was in the she's part of DIddy Kane. She witnessed Diddy hit Cassie in the face with a frying pan with eggs and bacon on there. And basically,
it's not funny, but like
it's not funny, but that's what her testimony was. Like basically she saw him like, but that is domestic violence again, but like I don't know why, like I guess these are the star
they were
witnesses.
they were together or not?
Yeah, they were together.
Okay.
So let's keep going.
The next day, she received a call from Diddy with a warning. Richard testifying, quote, he said you could go missing, that we could die, going on to say, I was shocked, but also scared. Combs is charged with.
So basically, I guess this is proof that he had some type of operation to silence all his victims. He basically said, if you said anything about me, like,
This is what I want to know though. Like,
yeah.
who? Okay, like, cause we heard all this shit about like Meek Mill. We heard all this like other stuff about like the FBI things and like, you know, people who had allegedly like been corrupted, like the Diddy parties and all that. It's like that's the stuff I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about his old relationships, like,
Yeah.
because that's a totally different thing. It's like,
Yeah, that's valid.
it's a completely different trial at that point. You know,
Valid.
it's like then we're looking at like a Johnny Depp Amber Heard level trial, which is still entertaining in its own right, but it's not like, you know, like multi-millionaire super famous guy like Jeffrey Epstein type thing, you know.
Facts.
And that I think is like what they've kind of made him out to be. And
Yeah, they really have kind of
but
made him out to be that
it's
shit.
like there hasn't really been that I've seen any hard evidence that points to him getting that title, you know?
Yeah.
It's like it kind of just seems like he's a fucking freak and
He super freak.
yeah, like a super freak, and he had the means to exercise all his, you know,
And it
anything that he wanted to get in his mind.
For real, bro. And it seems like the number one thing that they got basically out of all these pictures, the number one thing that they're seeing is the baby oil. Like that's like the number one, like
Nah, that ass. It's like you really can't put a guy in jail for having like maybe he just really is like, you know,
He's a
super dry
Why
skin.
do you need
I
so
don't
much?
know.
What do you even use baby
I don't
oil
know.
for?
Like that's what I'm thinking. It's like, yeah, I guess you could use it as like lube, but
That I feel like that would be like some type
it's
of
like they
health
actually make
concern.
lube.
5 counts, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution, and faces up to life behind bars. He
Okay, so we
That's
saw
crazy.
the charges. The charges, low key.
Wait. Run that back.
Alright.
Sex
so scared. Combs is charged with 5 counts, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution, and faces up to life behind bars.
Okay,
I want to know why
he's facing life,
That's
and
crazy.
I personally want to know,
Like, there's
I feel
mad people who get hookers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I be working late at night in LA, and I be around. I see a lot of it too, cause I be like close on the streets where there's a lot of like prostitutes and shit. And those average people, like, they don't be doing the same type of stuff as this. Like, they probably stop and like get like girls and stuff like that, which is what he was doing, which we're gonna get into because he wasn't getting girls. But like, I think that like, I don't know if life is the appropriate like sentence for that. I mean, this
That's
is
what
pretty
I'm saying.
bad.
It's like
Oh no, I mean,
half the cars who drive down Fig late at night, they need to be, you know, getting
Yeah.
life sentences for it. Like,
Yeah,
is that
for real.
if you're gonna go off that? Because I'm like, bro, like that doesn't really make sense.
so
Like,
basically, I mean, we could keep going with
unless they're
this.
trying to say like compound each time, and it was
Yeah.
like, you know, like, oh, he got 13 hookers a day for, because it's like at the end of the day, he's also been getting money and around since the early 90s.
Yeah.
Like, and if you add that up, like that's basically 30 years of
Bro,
him
that
being
makes
on
me-
top of like rap.
That
And
makes me wonder if he was like really like this freaky like back then. And like what Biggie and them saw, like you know who Gene Deal is, right? He's like his own bodyguard that's been trying to take him down.
Nah, I
Gene
never
Deal
heard of
actually
him.
pulled up. Yo, people are asking him crazy questions, but the
I mean,
craziest
as
thing.
they should with these type of allegations, but it's just like I said, like until I
These are
see
just-
some hard evidence or like somebody testifies that's like I need like more than just Cassie. You feel
Yeah.
me? And right now she's the only person.
And
I've
that
heard
was like
testify.
the thing that's iffy about that. I mean, that's just like the first witness because like there's a bunch of like people that are I think gonna come up. But the crazy thing to me is like number one, you obviously have to show more than just that because that's a consenting relationship. But I think this is where it's all kind of looking bad. So like,
Yeah, I don't know who these guys
yo,
are.
so these are the freak. It says here are the faces of Diddy's freak off escorts. Why are they coining the name freak off? I don't know. Like that shit needs to be like copy
Wasn't that a
written.
thing before him? Though?
I
Like,
think
isn't that like a thing isn't that like a thing that they do like in Atlanta?
that's the Freakniks,
Freak
right?
Nick?
This
Yeah,
is
maybe.
the Freaknik is
Freak off,
normal
Freak Nick, my
freaky.
bad.
This is the freak off. The
Yeah.
freak off sounds like people are trying to like out freak each other, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I guess
Bruh.
maybe they were having a competition for who could be the freakiest at these Diddy parties.
Yo, the craziest thing, number one, everyone thought that there was some type of like global cabal of like Diddy, like
handing out
sex
awards for the
traffickers
freakiest
and
guy
shit.
at the Diddy parties.
Well, that too, but they thought that there was some like organization that was getting these people. All these dudes were on Craigslist and back pages. They were like, he was like any other freaky ass person that like just goes and like hires like some type of freaks or some shit like that. Basically, these are the people, and it's all dudes, bro. Like he only hired dude like escorts and stuff like that. And this is breaking news right now. He has finally unmasked as of week 2 of testimony gets underway in the music mogul's federal racketeering. And it's crazy that this is a federal case, but that's because he was transporting these people across state lines.
So like, he was getting them and like having them for extended periods of time.
Yeah,
type
like
shit,
she
and
said
just-
that they had freak offs for 4 days straight at some periods. Like, and she was on drugs, like down bad. You feel me? Like she
So
was
like, is it possible, right, that he's just a cuck?
oh yeah, he's a super cunt.
And they're not for him, but they're just for her. Like,
Yeah.
are we positive that he is banging these hookers?
Oh, I don't think he was banging them. I think they were banging Cassie, or I don't even think they were
I think-
banging.
no,
I think they
it's-
were pissing. Like I think it was.
Nah, but he's
I think they
definitely
were pissing
interacting
on
them
him.
with them in some way because it's like it's not always the same type of
Bruh.
dudes who my bad. It's not always like girls who he had around him. Like there's mad videos
Yeah.
of like him like that video. I think the most disturbing video that I've seen of like since all this shit has starting to been like peeled back and people are like looking a little bit closer at everything that he's done over the last like bunch of years is the one with him and Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
With like him being mad young, he's like, I own this whiteboard
Oh,
for
yeah.
the next like 24 to 48 hours or some shit like that.
Yo, I think
like
I saw
72 hours, and it's just like, damn, like was he having homie with the goatee around?
Let's
like,
look it up.
And that, yeah, pull up that video because that's crazy. And yeah,
I wish we could even find that.
just
video.
like type in like
But-
ownership video.
Let's see. This Diddy man. I don't even think we can find that. Oh, is this
I
it?
think that might be it. That's that's the video I'm talking about right there on the bottom. But basically, it's just like mad crazy, and it's interesting too that Justin Bieber's been acting weirder and weirder the closer
He
the
has.
trial
The
gets.
crazy thing is, he came out and put a statement and said that Diddy didn't do anything to him. He put out a statement during this. But side note, don't you think it's crazy if your face, like imagine if your family
All these
doesn't know
guys
what you
look
do.
Nah,
and
literally
you're-
all these guys look like they would be posting about sex on Craigslist.
You think so?
Yes.
Which
Look
guy?
at
I
them.
feel like
none
this
of them
dude-
look normal.
This dude, this guy looks like he'd be
Bro.
on fucking like this guy. He looks like he'd pipe Adam's wife. Adam
Okay,
22's
this guy
wife.
looks like a pedophile. This guy looks like
They're
he-
all probably on some type of registry, bro.
yeah.
I'm not even joking, bro.
Bro, it's not.
It's kind of down bad right now. But like, imagine if like
The guy on the upper left-hand corner looks like he huffs paint.
yeah, they all kind of. He looks like the black dude looks like he does meth. They all look like they're
Yeah,
on some
like,
freaky shit, like they snort by
no,
hour
you know
or
who
some
the
shit.
bottom, the black guy looks like? He looks like one of those like crazy like gym guys on Venice Beach.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he
for
looks
sure.
like one of those dudes who's just like always there and has like the spaghetti strap tank top.
Oh yeah, one of those dudes, or like one of those like, what's it called, like the net tank tops with his nipples out and shit like that.
Exactly. With the
Dude,
nipples out.
we didn't even know that. I wonder if they even let them know that their pictures were gonna be out there like that, because like that's like some major shit. Like if you were trying to keep your life like
Did they
low
get
key,
arrested too? Like, cause
I
it's
don't think
like
they
if their
got- they
faces
didn't-
are out there.
they
then-
didn't do anything. I think they just got paid to pee on her. But I guess they
mean,
were
is that
recurring
a-
characters and shit.
But that's prostitution, though. It's like, can you get arrested, or is it an equal charge if you are the prostitute versus the one hiring the prostitute?
I think the person hiring the prostitute, at least in California, for instance, I mean, federally, I think it's both illegal. But I know in California, if you it's not illegal if you're a prostitute if you're out on the street. But I think it might be illegal if you literally get caught in the act. But it is illegal if she's out on the street and you pull up, and even if you talk to them, it's illegal. So like,
Yeah,
pretty much.
There's like always like. Remember that video from South Park? Did you ever watch South Park?
Nah, which one?
There's a video of South Park and the cop is like undercovering as a prostitute, but he
Oh,
like
yeah.
actually really fucks with it. And it's like,
Yeah, like
it's
that.
so funny.
People get.
He has denied all of the allegations against him. Combs discovering Richard on his hit MTV reality show, Making the Band 3.
Crazy. I used to work for someone recently that used to be like cool with Diddy. She was on Making the Band and shit. So
I've
like,
never seen that. Was that a show?
it was like a classic MTV show that was like, reality show. He made a band with certain people and shit, but like the certain people never ended up being like huge and shit like that. Up. Got us.
Defense has been inconsistent. When challenged today by Combs' attorney Nicole Westmoreland, as time progresses, your story changes. To which Richard responded,
They always say that.
yes, adding that it's been difficult to remember these alleged incidents because she's, quote, tried to erase those memories. Combs' lawyer also arguing that Richard filed a civil suit against.
Dude, I feel like the number one red flag should have been the fact that his name was Diddy. Like, simply, like, Why would you want to be like Diddy, bro? Like, what is Diddy? Like, what is a Diddy? That shit sounds like weird.
Just to play devil's advocate there, I think it like now that everybody's made it into like a sex thing, it definitely sounds weirder. But also too, he's also changed his name like 10 times.
Yeah, and it got worse. It was Puff Daddy.
Worse, like like Puff Daddy's like at the time it's like you
Puff
gotta think
Daddy.
about it, like there was like
Puff
Big Daddy,
Diddy.
there was like Big Daddy Kane shit like that.
Yeah, but that one that was like the 80s. This dude had that name in fucking like 2000. His name is currently Diddy, bro. I personally feel like
he probably has bigger fish to fry though right now
like,
than like legally changing
against Combs in 2024, shortly after Ventura went public with her own accusations, saying that Richard only wanted money. But Richard saying it was about justice. Today's testimony wrapping up with a former friend of Ventura and a former personal assistant of Diddy.
Did you
that
see?
lady has such a big neck in that drawing.
Yeah, they drew her all types of fucked
they
up.
cooked her.
Bro, did you see that? They said that Cassie's husband, for people that don't know, because they're saying that Cassie's husband just was on the phone while she was getting piped out by Diddy.
Is he famous or?
Nah, he's a personal trainer. He knew her and Diddy, and I guess he personally trained both of them.
And he was on the phone with Cassie.
Yeah, but that was 8 years in the past, and then 8 years later they ended up being married.
That sounds like hoe activity.
He was on. Well, they weren't dating yet, so like he called her.
Still sounds like hoe activity.
Yeah,
picking up the phone with your trainer, being like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro.
And Chloe Malas joins us now from just outside that Manhattan courthouse, where everything is playing out inside. Chloe, day one of week 2, you have been in and out of that courtroom.
There's crazy revelations too. Diddy is paying people $20 an hour to stand outside and protest.
Since the very beginning, we have already heard dramatic testimony and seen these pictures from the prosecution. What?
I'm not even joking. Diddy is paying people $20 an hour. If y'all need money or something like that, man, like tap in with Diddy's team. I don't know how you get in tune with them or whatever.
Probably through Kanye.
Yo, Kanye is like, I feel like he's trolling Diddy. Like, I feel like,
bro,
you think he's dead serious?
I don't even know.
Yo, Ye is on some. His whole show. We'll get to him. Yeah, we'll get to him.
What do we expect to happen this week? So we expect to also have Combs' assistant take the stand once again, a personal chef who once worked for Combs, who is going to talk about a violent night and potentially other violent incidents.
My whole question is, why did no one say anything like when all this stuff was happening?
I mean, like, you can kind of point back to like. That's what like Me Too was all about, I guess. But I agree. I'm like, how do you not say something? Especially if it's like. But then again, like that's kind of what makes me think like, fuck. You just gotta, yeah. It's like a sensitive ass.
You got a USB-C anywhere in one of these wires, or do you even have a USB-C?
I do, but it's like I'm gonna have to jiggle some shit.
Anyways,
but yeah, nah, it's like. I agree. I'm just like how, but this is what I was saying. Like, it kind of makes me think like more so like they were getting something out of it as well. Mm-hmm. Like, I think at the end of the day, like when you get famous, like you probably do get thrust into like some shit that you're not ready for. But it's like I don't think anybody's like actively forcing meat down your throat.
Yeah.
Like. Unless and then like then it's like a totally and then but like then it's a different story. Like then it's not a sex ring. Like then it's like a rape trial. And like that's the whole thing. Like that's what I guess it keeps coming back to. I'm like, show me evidence of a real sex ring.
Yeah, for
like,
real.
Not just him getting like a prostitute and having them like.
I mean that seems like a little bit close. But that's like, only one. You're right. That's not like a whole organization.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not like he's like when I think of sex ring, like I think more like him being like, especially if if they're gonna potentially give him life, I think like that would be something that would be deserving of like the mastermind of it, not somebody who's just a freak and actively partaking, you know?
Yeah, I feel like
he's just taking it to the next level because he has bread like that. You know?
Facts, bro. I feel like the crazy thing is like you're really, even though it's a Fed case, so like technically, like I'm guessing it's should be pretty solid, like the actual case. But like this doesn't really seem too solid. Like
It's only a Fed case because he's crossed state boundaries with a hooker, probably though.
yeah, that's
It's
probably
like
true.
at the end of the day, like I don't know. It kind of seems like you're treating a hooker like a drug. Like this is a person too. Like what if they wanted to go to Miami with him? Like,
Facts.
like I don't know. Like I'm just thinking about it more so like I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Facts. No, it's all good. I think this is probably the main takeaways from the Diddy trial today. I think I'm gonna like probably restart the live and just talk about the Bossman Dlow